was in Cyprus in 1973 when the coup happened.
Oh.
Yes, and I didn't start it. And the thing is, so we were shipped from Famagusta to Limassol, and my cousin lived there, and I was in his flat, and there were machine guns and bombs going off, and I remember saying to my grandma, do we have to go because I've got a new bikini? And I got really... and she went, oh, for God's sake! And I got really uptight because we had to leave this torn, worn country.
War-torn.
Yes.
But you also, because I've been away with you, you also do that getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and doing that German thing of putting the towels.
I do. I've got a thing about beds. So, like, you know, it's 4, then it's 5.
Don't you hate it that when you go down, someone's reserved, like, 30 beds for their family?
It's a couple, just 2 people.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's all about getting value for money, isn't it, as well? You book your holiday, so you're having it.
Yeah,
and you paid for it. And I read that thing, and he said, there were no tanks on street, so I'd rather be in here than rainy England.
That's true, actually, because the people that they spoke to are around 100 miles away from where the actual trouble is.
And it's funny, it's value for money and the weather. And we always go away, and we always spend the whole holiday going, oh, I wonder what weather's like at home. and then you go, it's raining! Yeah!
I love it when Peter Kay does that, when he phones home from the holiday and he's going, right, what's the weather like? It's that fine rain. Right, let's what I also love about British people, when they go, what are you doing next week? Oh, I'm going on holiday. Somewhere nice? No, actually, I've chosen the most horrible destination in the entire world.
And also that thing when you say, where are you from? I'm from Nottingham. I'm from Nottingham! You don't know Mrs Brown down at the corner shop, do you? And you just go mad because
and the other thing is, when people go back, they're sat there like this and they go, where were we this time last week? All the time, sitting on the balcony, don't they?
And whenever us Brits see a plane, like we're in England, I always sit there and I always go, I did it the other day, I went, oh, I'd give anything to be on that. And Paul went to me, it's going to Heathrow!
Or, like my dad does, is talks in the accent of the person speaking the language.
Yeah.
Excuse you, could you tell me how to get... I go, Dad, you're English!
I've got 2 phrases that always come out every year wherever I go on holiday, and it's a Spanish thing. I always say, ¿habla usted inglés? Which means, can you speak Spanish? And they, of course, go... And I go, I was just checking.
The best ones that Denise and I had, we went to Bangkok and we were at this enormous temple. I mean, so enormous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we got to the very, 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 very top, and this girl turned around and said, not on Loose Women today. She went, oh, my God, come on, Sherry, quick!
I must admit, you know, when you're talking about British traits abroad, it's the queuing thing. You know, everyone in Britain queues. Even, you know, if they just see 2 people standing one behind each other, they'll join it. But it's when you're at the breakfast queue or the dinner queue, if it's like a buffet thing, and if somebody butts in, the British will just say that's their plate. They'll just go like that.
Yeah.